We wrote the story yesterday, how the lion's gate opened. We stood within the loop of infinity and chose to believe there was a release of identity. And as we rise on the 9th, I choose to continue the story. I choose to bless you with a dimension. I choose to allow the divine feminine to take shape. For the roar of identity, the limitless release of all possibility, formed within your belly yesterday. Infinity looped and chose your breath as you looked, as you believed, from your very depth. But what was opened? What was received? Now what do we do with what we now believe? I am here today to stand in a dimension we call fifth. Where the grand mother of all creation returns. The womb that says yes. The belly that expands, that takes a hold of the holy roar like taking a lover's hand. Deliciously entangled with what she now receives. She doesn't let it go because it's now the holy seed. You see, the seed went out yesterday to find the belly open to receive. Oh, you drank it in with a holy breath, a gulp that said, I'm the depth. You can plant the truth in me. 8-8 portal, the lion's gate, the roar. You see. But what does it really mean? It's so simple. I take a deep, deep breath as if I'm held in a space of immense honor. I go deeper still. I let this breath feel like an atmosphere that I'm drinking. Breathe that in, breathe that atmosphere in. You're drinking in an atmosphere from beyond, yet from beneath. As you draw it in, you draw it up, you draw it down, you pull it out. Your breath becomes the toroidal force field of the womb. Eyo eam pandre. Eyo yesenteo. Tori encambandre. This space is the most honorable field of perfected, unconditional unconditional allowing, emerging, flowing, entangling, spinning, twirling, dancing, gazing, holding, taking the tension, holding the tension, waiting, staying, honoring, gazing, longing, drawing out the water of life. Beautiful womb of sacrifice. Hetoye. What is sacrifice here? What does it mean to hold the holy seed, to become the movement of the water on the 5th day of creation? Heyo ondreo, isete angoriete. You see, everything is perfected motion. Everything is held in the tension of creation itself. The frequency, the blueprint, the DNA of creation went out as the law of love was written in the stars, held, always shining, whether you know it or not. It remains. And the womb of the 5th day of creation, Kondreya Sadro, the breath, the water, the fish, the sea, the birds. Oh, wait a minute. The birds fly just like the fish swim. Stay here. In the air where the molecules are light. I'm going to say that again. In the air where the molecules are light, the birds take their holy flight. Why do I say holy, holy, holy? Why? Holy is the shape of a bird. Holy is a set-apart vessel that dances in emotion, that ignites a vision, that becomes a gaze of love that says, teach me, bird, as you fly on the molecules of light, on the wind, and the air. Holy, holy, holy. Bird, I see you as holy, set-apart vessel for flight. Beautiful, spinning, brilliant beauty that dances in the light. Kodreyasete. Holy, you're holy. I take you into my inner sight and allow this movement Hang on. There's more. Slow it down. I take in your movement, the inner gaze of my sight. My heart begins to mimic this eternal, glorious, beautiful flight. It's me. I'm holy too, just like you. That's holy, holy, times 2. But then I turn and gaze at another. And I say, oh my God, you're holy like no other. Your vessel is true and beautiful. Oh my God, forgive me. Forgive me for never truly seeing you as holy. Holy times 3. Becomes the Trinity. Could it possibly be? That's how they see. We dive deeper into the water, and is not it so that some birds go to the depths below? They soar in the molecules of the light, in the air that breathes and holds them with pure angelic delight. And yet they dive into the depths of the sea, continue their movement with their wings. Wait a minute. Could it be they're only reflecting what's inside of me? So if the fifth dimension is the field of the womb of all creation, and within her field she carries every possible potential and realization, anything I could imagine becomes a garment of light that flies and soars like a bird in flight, that dives into the waters, begins to ignite a flame in my belly of pure, glorious delight. Then I say to you on this day, for it is the 9th. What does that mean? There was a holy basket. 9. That held a spiraling seed that rose from the depths, spiraling higher and higher and higher and higher and wider and wider and wider. You see, this basket was the entirety of the womb of the universe. 9. Did you know that was you all the time? Be blessed in the mystery, for it becomes the loop of infinity being realized and actualized within the belly, within the ocean of you and me and everyone we see. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to this direct download from within the womb of all creation. I put a demand, meaning I lean on the wisdom. I lean on my mother, the womb of understanding that flows from within me. I lean on for support from the angels that surround me now, the light beings that entangle with the dimensions of the shape of my voice that I choose to take today. I am thankful for experiences that led me here. I'm thankful for how love shows up, how it chooses to appear in my life. Love has surprised me. All that I thought that love was has faded away. And I'm left with this essence that looks at me now, even face to face. I mean this from the depths of my heart. I am being beheld by an intelligence of light looking at me. It reminds me of the movie The Abyss. This is funny. I'm just flowing. I'm flowing in bliss, right? Because I love to rhyme, but this is happening in real time. Okay, enough of that. Enough of the rhyming. Let's get to the heart. Let's get to the grit, to the simple truth of what was opened today, because you stayed. You came to the end of the transmission. You allowed your own womb to expand in honor with me. And now you get to receive the simple truth The power you get to hold in your back pocket and pull out throughout this day of 9. Love sees you right where you are, gazes at the depths of what you carry, the sound you came here to radiate. I'm going to say that again because I can feel love is saying, the sound you came to radiate. Honor yourself here. Slow it down. In the 5th dimension space, you are wrapped, you see. You're wrapped here. That's why I love the night. I love waking in the middle of the night to release these transmissions that are so raw. I don't use a microphone. I just speak straight into the phone as if I'm kissing the lips of the one I'm talking to, because I hold you in such honor, because I know I'm channeling love itself. I'm channeling the passion of this star. This light. I'm going to say this in language we all will fully understand. And when I say understand, it means that what I say next, you will be able to hear, wait, and it will form a truth in you. Now remember, hear, wait, form. Understanding is not direct. It's a staying power, a gazing power. So what I'm going to say next is a seed that can go into the ear of anyone open to hear. Are you open to hear? I am. So I look at the face of love that's looking at me, and I say, if you could say one simple thing that would become an existential seed. I don't know what that means. I'm just trusting here. Existential seed. I fully receive that. I see a library of books, more to the point, shelves of books, shelves of old books. Then all of these old books spanning the 5th dimension. Okay, we're talking books upon books upon books upon books spanning the 5th dimension. It reminds me of the movie Interstellar. Okay, so I'm pulling in the movie Interstellar, and I'm saying, this is your vision. Now imagine you're floating, this delicious Matthew McConaughey, in your white suit in the middle of the dark atmosphere. Shh. And these books surround you, just like on the movie Interstellar. Because we are talking love, yes? So love is speaking to me from a language it can access, that's held in the dimensions of my memory. To be able to draw us all together in harmony. You see, because movies do that. They draw us together into a storyline that we can all, share. Isn't love grand? Now, beautiful one, I want you to imagine that this entire field of books begins to spin. You know, like the Willy Wonka spinning wheel of color, just wow. And this rainbow of color. These books that bleed and mold and melt into a toroidal field of color go straight into your heart, the entirety of it, straight into your heart, and you're suspended in this atmosphere of the fifth dimension, this darkness that goes on, and yet you're so free. You're so held. And this light is just entering into your heart. And you're like, what? How can I take this in? Because you're limitless. You are the rainbow of the toroidal spin of every single line of wisdom ever written. It is you. You are able. You are created. We are created to access the library of eternity. This is what we're given. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Just believe it. Sit in this transmission today. This is beyond us, but this is coming from within us. This is who we are. And as you access this within you, as you breathe it in and you take it in and you trust that this is true, now come back to the little man in the middle of the dark atmosphere, suspended in the little white suit. Now look with your eyes. What do you imagine could be? What do you imagine when you look into the darkness now? What do you see? This is you projecting with all eternity. This is you imagining the dream that's in you. If you can imagine it, the answer is yes. If you can hold it, the answer is yes. If you will trust it, the answer is yes. Trust it. I would love, absolutely love to hear your story. I would love to hear what comes from this. I would love for you to leave a comment. I would love that, to interact with you. As I give you my heart, I give you what's true. Be blessed. As love continues to look at you, and you're the divine channel it longs to flow through. I love you.